Hey, this is Nev Lappin from Snowboard Addiction. We're up here today doing some live coaching, and I have my student for the day is Skye.
Hi.
How you doing, Skye?
I'm good. How are you doing?
Okay, I'm doing fantastic, thanks. Now, I saw Skye strapping and about to hit this box, and I wanted to see, hey, what are you learning? You said?
I want to try to learn how to board slide on the box.
Now, I have never seen Skye snowboard before, ever. Have you done a 50-50 on this box?
No. Oh, yeah, like just riding?
Just riding straight
Yeah,
across?
we did that once.
So you've done that once?
Yeah, before.
Was it easy?
Yeah, it was okay.
How about we do one more of them to start?
Okay.
Is that cool?
Yeah.
Because what I want to do first is, if you're learning a new trick, you've got to be comfortable with the feature you're on. So I wanted to be super comfortable being able to do 50-50 on this with no issues. And then I'm going to give you the next step on how to start learning a board slide.
Okay.
Okay?
Yeah,
let's do a 50-50, all right. So this is literally the first time I've ever seen Skye snowboard right now. She's about to 50-50 this box. Now she says she's done it once already, which is good. For anyone watching, the key to 50-50ing any box is to line up, look where you're going, and keep that base completely flat against the box. You don't want to use any edge at all. And as long as you line up, look where you're going, keep your base flat, you should just be able to ride on and right off the end. Nicely done, nicely done. That was perfect. So, that was perfect. How did it feel?
Yeah, it was okay.
Easy?
Yeah.
No problem.
No problem.
One thing I just learned, you're a goofy snowboarder.
I am.
So I'm going to do everything goofy
Okay.
to make it easy for you. So from now on, I'll ride goofy.
Okay.
Second thing I noticed, you did a jump off the end. That shows me that you're in balance. You're in balance, send it over the board. You can do a little ollie or a little pop off the end. That's good. Okay, we're ready for the next step.
Okay.
Okay, so have you ever done a board slide before?
On a skateboard.
Oh, sick. It's harder on a skateboard.
Yeah.
Yeah, way harder. If you can do it on a skateboard, it should be easy on a snowboard.
Okay.
Okay. So I'm assuming the way that you want a board slide is facing downhill like this.
Yeah.
Good. So that's called a backside board slide, and that's the easier way to board slide.
Yeah.
Okay. What we're going to do is we're going to do a technique called counter rotation. Have you heard of that before?
Yeah.
Do you know what it is?
Where you like rotate the other way.
Yeah. So what it is, it's upper and lower body rotating against each other.
Yeah.
So I'm going to do something with you. Can you stand right here? Because then you're looking at me, and I want you to do this. I want you to jump 90 degrees and then back to forwards. And now pay attention to my upper body, and you did it already. You did it perfectly. Is as my lower body turns, my upper body actually goes in the opposite direction. Can you feel that?
Yeah.
That's classic counter rotation. Now that's the most common way of doing a board slide.
Okay.
Okay. Now what we're going to do is, instead of jumping straight into a board slide, we're going to make it easier. We're going to do something called a 50-50 shuffle. What that means is we're going to get on 50-50, and you're going to try and do this. See what I'm doing?
Yeah.
We're going to actually do that on the box, but very gently.
Okay.
And even before we do that, I'm actually going to get you to strap on, stand on the box, and I'm going to take you on and just feel what it feels like to shuffle.
Okay.
Okay? Okay. Now, all I want you to do here is bend your knees a little bit, and I want you to see if you can slide your board back and forth, kind of like this. Yep, that's it. Even more, even more. That's it. Now, perfect, that's it, keep going. Now what you're doing is you're practicing counter rotation right now.
Yeah.
That motion is happening from this motion,
Yeah.
right? And the really important thing with all board slides is keeping that base flat. Because if you use any edge at all, do you know what happens?
You'll fall over.
Slip up straight away.
Yeah.
So what I'm trying to do is get you used to shuffling that board. So shuffle it again. That's it. That's it. Shuffle that board. That's it. And stay low. Stay low. That's it. Shuffle board. And now as you do that, that's it. As you do that, lean downhill. So if I jump you into this board slide right now, lean downhill. There we go. That's it. See that position you're in now?
Yeah.
You're leaning forward with the box. That's exactly what you want to do.
Okay.
Okay, I'm going to put you back to 50-50. And what I want you to do is put your arms forward and see if you can jump into that board slide. That's it. And back. Okay. And again, see if you can, that's it, and back. See that? That's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah.
So what we're going to do now is we're going to go up, and you and me are going to go on, and we're going to 50-50 shuffle.
Okay.
I'm gonna line up just like a 50-50.
Okay.
And once I'm on the box, you'll see my board shuffle back and forth. But as I do that, I'm staying low. low and leaning forward as I do that.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
All right. Nice. That was excellent. That was really good.
Thank you.
I could see that you were leaning forward,
Yeah.
which is exactly what you want to do.
All right. Great.
Almost everyone does the opposite. Like 95% of people will lean back and fall out.
Yeah.
I think you were leaning the right amount forward,
Oh, that's great.
which is good. Which means that when we actually go for it, you're going to get this first time.
Oh, don't jinx it.
We did a 50-50 practice. We did a 50-50 shuffle. You're now ready for like a half a board slide. And what I mean by that is what you're going to do is you're going to go on the box 50-50, and then once you're halfway along the box, board slide and off the end. So we're going to board slide half the feature.
Okay.
But we're not going to jump into the board slide, you're going to shuffle into the board slide. So you're going to ride on 50-50, shuffle, and off the end. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Now the trick for this, the real trick for this, is if you ride on and you have your hands forward like this, this will help with the shuffle. So if your hands are forward, it helps to be able to shuffle and back. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
Let's see it. Hands forward and shuffle and back. Okay, so we're going to go on, line up 50-50, flat base, flat base, flat base, hands forward and shuffle and lean forward and off the end. That's it. You and me. We're going to do it goofy.
Do it.
All right, let's do it. This is literally Skye's first ever actual attempt of a board slide off this box or snowboarding. Yes, 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 yes. That's good. That was good. That was good. Did you feel anything?
Yeah, I was a bit scared, but
Did you feel anything that could have gone wrong?
I think I was almost leaning back.
Correct. Correct, correct, correct.
Yeah.
And I want you to feel that because you were on the edge of almost slipping out,
Yeah.
but you didn't.
Yeah,
You did
I
it.
got that.
You did it. Found it. That was your first board slide.
Wow.
Every time from now, we're going to get better.
Yeah.
Every time. Okay. And eventually, we're just going to jump straight into it. I mean, honestly, I feel like you almost could jump straight into it.
Yeah, let's try it.
You want to try jump straight in? Okay. Now, the most important thing when you do jump straight in is leaning forward.
Yeah.
Okay. It's very, very uncommon for me to see anyone fall forwards.
Yeah.
They always fall back.
Okay.
Make sense? So I want you just to stand here, stand in your goofy stance. Okay, riding in, and instead of like turning this time, there's no more shuffle.
Yeah.
It's now a jump. Okay, so if you watch me, jump and back, jump and back.
Are we gonna shuffle back or jump back?
Well, in actual fact, when you come off the end, it just kind of comes off and you go off.
Okay.
So you don't really have to worry about the second part.
Yeah.
But the first part, it's definitely a jump. That's it. That's it. Again. And lean forward. That's it.
Yeah.
One more time. And lean forward. That's it. That leaning forward is what saves you.
Yeah.
That's the safety part. Okay? Now, why we're jumping is you're now doing this at the start. You're going like onto the box and you're jumping off the snow into that board slide position.
Okay.
Make sense?
Yeah.
Okay, let's do it. Speed is your friend. Leaning forward is safe.
Yeah.
Leaning forward is safe. I'll go first. I'm going to go goofy. The only difference this time is it's no shuffle. I'm just going to jump straight into that board slide.
Got it.
Leaning forward, low and forward. Cool?
Yeah.
You got this. You got this. Speed is my friend. Riding in goofy. Getting ready. Jump, board slide, out. Here comes Skye with her first ever real board slide on the snowboard. She goes. Jump. Okay, okay. Nice attempt. Now you know what to do differently for this next one, right?
Yep.
Yeah. You tell us.
Lean forward.
Low and forward, low and forward. You always have to lean forward further than you think. This is very common. It happens to almost everyone. If you want to avoid getting a sore bum or avoid hitting your head, lean as far forward as you can. It's safer to fall forward, but nobody does that.
Is it really?
Oh yeah, because if you fall forwards, you can catch yourself.
Yeah.
You've got your hands, you can see everything. You're probably leaning forward 5 degrees and we're going to take that to 10 degrees.
Got it.
Cool?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got it.
When you're leaning forwards, are you hinging at the waist?
A little bit, and also with the knees.
Yeah.
So like if you look at me right now, knees are bent, everything's everything's leaning that way forward.
Yeah.
You've got the motions now. You do the same thing, leaning more forward, you're gonna nail this board slide.
All right.
Cool? Goofy. Speed is your friend. Getting ready. Jump, board slide, out. Here comes Skye. Woo! Yes! That was awesome! That was awesome! How'd that feel?
Oh, better than falling. Oh, that was so nice.
How'd that feel?
Good.
That's
I feel
wicked.
Like I could have leaned more forward.
That was perfect. That was the
Yeah.
right amount of leaning forward.
Yeah.
In fact, you know what we're gonna do? I'm gonna show you on the camera
Yeah.
so that you can see this, and we're gonna go do it again.
Okay.
Because we got to, when you learn something, you got to drum it in. You know, don't just do one and be like, yeah, I got it. Go off and do it 2, 3, 4 times. Nail it out. Because after you do this, you want to be able to go around the park and do it on different features.
Yeah.
If you ever have trouble or you come across a feature you're not sure with, you can always go back to 50-50, 50-50 shuffle, and 50-50 shuffle board slide half of it. These are all safe techniques for using on different features. You know what you did last time?
Yeah.
Do the exact same thing. Lots of speed,
Yeah.
low and forward.
Going forward.
Make sense?
Yep.
We're gonna board slide the whole thing.
Got it.
Here we go. Riding in Goofy. Put him, this is a more casual one. Board slide, back out. Here comes Skye. That's okay. That's okay. That was good. You were quite low and forward. That's good. That's better. See, it's a little bit safer falling forward.
Yeah.
You got this. That, if you ever fall forward like that,
Yeah.
you know you're now leaning forward far enough.
Yeah.
That's good.
Okay.
I'm happy that you fell forward. Okay? Good. Nice. How does that feel?
Good.
Stoked?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you know any way to improve that or anything you could do better on that one?
I think I was going a little like that.
No, your lean was perfect.
Really?
Your lean was perfect. I'm going to show you what it was. No, there's nothing wrong with this.
Yeah.
But what you just did is a typical board slide. The best board slide slides at 90 degrees to the box.
Yeah.
And that one you just did was kind of like a 45-degree slide.
Yeah.
Now, there's nothing wrong with that. I would say a 45-degree slide is a good learner slide.
Yeah.
As you get better, you want to be able to get that board to 90 degrees.
Yeah.
Your last one, the good one, was more at 90 degrees.
Yeah.
So, if I show you what that means, a 45-degree slide is less counter rotation, whereas a 90-degree slide, you have to put more effort in to get that board at 90 degrees. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So, psychologically, you might have been like, oh, 45 is a bit more safe because it's closer to a 50-50,
Yeah.
right? And for style-wise, 90 degrees is the best. Like, that's like, oh, true board slide.
Yeah.
Make sense? Now, it was perfect. You did a perfect 45-degree board slide.
Thank you.
Nothing dodgy about it. It was wicked. And the only thing you can do to get better now is turn that more 90 degrees.
Yeah, got it.
Now, this here, we did all this in, what, an hour?
Yeah, more or less.
How was it for you?
It was great. It was way faster than I thought.
Are you stoked?
Super stoked. I thought I would get this by Sunday, to be honest.
Okay, you told me just before that this was your plan for the weekend.
Yeah, it was my weekend goal. And
Now-
it's Thursday, so.
And I was like, this is the 15-minute goal. This is not the weekend goal, okay? Now, any of you guys can do this. If you follow the instructions that we have on our tutorial video for this and our live coaching for this, you guys can do this. You may slip out a few times, like Skye did. If you're slipping out, you're leaning too far back, you're using that edge. You really got to get low and forward. Skye fell forward once. That's a good thing. That's how you know you're leaning forward enough. I'm not afraid of you guys falling forwards. It's better than falling backwards. Skye, you're an awesome student.
Oh, you're an awesome teacher. Thank you so much for
Thank
this.
you. I am stoked that you got this board slide so quick, right to the T, as if we made a script, and we didn't make a script. I never knew her an hour ago.
It's true.
And you now can take what we learned here and keep doing it here and on any other feature,
Yeah.
building yourself up into those board slides. Cool?
Yeah, it's great.
Thank you so much. Rock on. Thanks for being a student for Snowboard Addiction. This is Nev Lappwood from Snowboard Addiction. Our goal is to improve your riding.